Hello, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. For my first video of 2025, I thought it would be a good start to the year to look back to last year and go through some of my favorites. So my first favorite is actually a perfume. And last year, I really wanted to find a signature scent. I spent a whole day shopping with my friend, smelling everything. I didn't end up purchasing anything because perfumes are so expensive and I just can't find one that I want to commit to until this one, which is the Merit Retrospect perfume. I decided to take a chance on this perfume because, well, firstly, it's like quite a good price for a perfume. I mean, still expensive, it's £80, but the perfumes I was looking at when I was shopping with my friend, over 100, between 100 and 200 pounds, or maybe sometimes even more than 200 pounds. And I was just kind of, I don't know, I can't spend that much on a fragrance right now in my life. And I did try Merit makeup last year and I loved it. And so when they came out with a fragrance, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. And thankfully, I really, really like it. Now, I'm not an expert in fragrances or explaining fragrances, but this is like, I don't like a super sweet fragrance. I like a fresh, a little bit earthy, basically just anything that's not sweet. Really, really don't like sweet smells. And the thing about this is it changes so much throughout the day. So, you know what, I'm just going to read off the smell ingredients. So the top notes of this fragrance are bergamot, pear, ambrette, and aldehydes. In the heart is jasmine, rose, rosemary, violet, and orris. And the bottom is vanilla, musk, and moss. So there are some sweet notes in there, but I think the musk and the moss really help to ground it, and it doesn't stay in that sweet layer, if that makes sense. Again, really not an expert when it comes to fragrances. This one just smells nice, okay? Moving on to clothes, I think I have to give a shout out to this jumper that I'm wearing. It's from COS. It is 100% cashmere. This is extra small. I'm pretty sure I bought extra small, and obviously you can see it's like humongous, but that is the beauty of it. It is so comfortable and snuggly. And as far as high street cashmere goes, I do think out of all the brands I've personally tried, COS I think is the best. It's so thick. I've worn it quite a lot, and it hasn't pilled a great amount, which is a good thing. And yeah, it's just so comfortable. I have done like a bit of a half tuck here. Let me untuck it so you can see how big it is. It kind of hangs like this, which honestly I would also wear, but we love a bit of a half tuck. I believe this is like a dupe for the Row Ophelia cashmere jumper, which looks very similar to this. I think it has maybe a bit of a thicker ribbed collar, but I love this jumper. It comes in a few different colors. I love gray, what can I say? And yeah, just a pretty great one. Number one coat of last year has got to be my Petite Studios coat. Petite Studio is a brand that I discovered last year because that's when I started working with them. And it's really special when a brand that I get to work with becomes such a big part of my wardrobe. And I wore this coat a lot during December. I just think it's such a great, easy coat to wear. It's a mix of wool, alpaca, and silk. And I just think it's such a great coat from a small brand and a brand that caters to us petite women. I believe Petite Studio do have their end of season sale now on at the moment. This video isn't sponsored, but I just wanted to mention that because I did a poll last year asking how many of you consider yourselves to be petite like me, and over half of you that answered the poll said that you did, which made me so happy because yay, petite girls. And it gave me so much more confidence to create more petite content, knowing that over half of you that watch my videos are petite like me. So you can expect a lot more petite content coming your way this year. Right, we are jumping all over the place at the moment, which to be honest is an accurate representation of my brain at the moment. But my next favorite is gonna have to be these air resin bras from Uniqlo. I cannot go back to wearing underwired bras now. These are so good to wear when I'm working from home, when I'm you know what, just all the time actually. They are seamless, so they just sit really nicely like under t-shirts. They have these built-in like molded cups, so everything is very smooth, it looks very nice. And yeah, I think the seamlessness is what I love about them, and they're not super tight and restricting. This one does have adjustable straps as well. They do have quite a few like different strap options. I like this one with the adjustable straps. I don't really have much to say about this other than it's so comfortable. And I wear this like 99% of the time when I'm at home. Whilst we are on the same topic, these tank top bras, amazing, amazing invention. I want every top I own to have a built-in bra because it's just so much more comfortable. Again, they have the molded cups, and you know when you're wearing a tank top, it's like you can't wear a normal bra with it because the strap comes out. Strapless bras, so uncomfortable. And so this is just a genius invention, and I want every top I have to have a built-in bra because we need this efficiency in our lives. Accessories. So this Dehanche belt, which you would have seen me wear a million times, is definitely my most worn belt of last year. And not to be dramatic, but I really feel like this belt helped shape my style a little bit after I got it. So as I have mentioned before in some of my videos, I was feeling a bit stuck in my style last year, at the beginning of last year especially. I think I really lent into the classic nature of my outfits, which I do feel like classic is one of my style words, but I also feel like when I lent too classic, it didn't feel like me. And so adding in this belt to my very classic outfits just helped make me feel more contemporary, I suppose, more relevant, more modern, and not too classic. So yeah, this belt, you know, it's just a belt, but it really helped clarify a few things for me in my own personal style. In terms of jewelry, I always have on this is like my default necklace, you know? I'll like change it to something, but then I'll always come back to this. This is the Ava diamond. And then I've just kept these in my ear since I've got them, and I love them so much. I always get compliments on them. Rings, I always have some kind of majority ring on, so I wear this one quite frequently. This little signet ring, and I have this one that has this orange gemstone in. But yeah, always have some kind of majority ring on. A lot of my rings are from Majori because I think they do really good affordable rings. And then this is another ring I picked up in Japan last year, which I've been wearing a lot of since I got it because I just like how chunky and big it is compared to my other rings. I think it's like a nice mix. If I don't have the ideal Ava necklace in, then a lot of the time this year I have been wearing this necklace from Lines and Current. It's like this little silver heart, smushed heart on this black cord, and you can make this cord any length. So I found that to be really versatile and just so different. Like this and this necklace is so different, which I love because then it just gives me a lot of variety in my accessories. And this necklace is from Lines and Current. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. Moving on to shoes, I feel like this year has been quite a big year for sneakers for me. I'm not really a sneaker person. I'm more of a loafer or boot person, but this year, like, I wanted to find some trainers that, you know, I really like wearing. And my first pair are these. yellow sneakers, which I seem to not be able to shut up about. These are Onitsuka Tiger. These are the Mexico 66 SD. So there's two versions of the Mexico 66, and I find the SD to be, I don't know, I like the look of it more. I find that it's more comfortable because you have more support. I have the original Mexico 66 just to show you. So these are the original Mexico 66, and this is Mexico 66 SD. I don't know if you can tell the difference. The easiest way to tell the difference is that the SD have the skinny laces. Can you see the laces are different? These have skinny laces, these have thick laces, and I feel like there's a bit more of a thicker sole on this one, so you do feel more supported in your foot. When I wear these, I feel like I can feel everything on the ground, and they're very soft and like malleable, which for someone that has really high arches, it's not the greatest. They're really comfortable, like because they're really soft, which is both a pro and a con, because you can just feel everything on the ground. Whereas these, yeah, have a thicker sole, so they have more support. The second pair of trainers are these Adidas ones. I believe these are the SL70, I think. You can tell I'm not really a trainer person, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. I just really liked the colors in these trainers. So as you can see, they're brown, they're maroon, they're yellow, and they have a little bit of blue in them as well. So very colorful for my wardrobe, but as you know, this year I have been experimenting with a little bit more color, and yeah, I really like how these look. I think they are a really flattering shape, very similar to the Sambas, but they're not Sambas. And yeah, really enjoy wearing these and the yellow Onitsuka Tigers. I feel really content. Like, I don't feel like I want to look for more sneakers other than these two and like Converses. So yeah, happy with these. Next we have this cardigan, which I will shut up about eventually, I promise. But if we're talking about 2024 favorites, this has got to be one of them. This is my and daughter Ada cardigan in black, and I just love it so much. It's just a plain black cardigan, I hear you cry, but it's not at all. It is such an amazing piece of knitwear. The fit is amazing, the quality is amazing. It is 100% lamb's wool, so it's really, really soft. I almost compare it to my cashmere pieces. Like when I touch this, which is 100% cashmere, and I touch this, which is 100% lamb's wool, they are both as soft as each other. Lamb's wool is such a great premium choice of wool, and Daughter is a brand that I had my eye on for a really long time. I think I had really high expectations of this brand, and so when I got this piece and my expectations were matched or maybe even exceeded, I was just so over the moon that I wasn't let down. Speaking of knitwear, I started knitting last week, really enjoying it so far, and to be honest, it's given me a new perspective on knitwear, and I have a newfound appreciation for all of my knitwear. Whilst we are talking about cardigans and knitwear, this red cardigan is another piece that you would have seen in my videos time and time again. Red was definitely my color of last year, I would say. And you know, it's funny, I was watching my 2023 favorites video, and this is what I had to say about the color red. I think for me, a red is just too bright. It's just not me. But something like this, which is a bit more on that sort of burgundy Merlot side, is so much easier to style. So it just goes to show you can be completely wrong about something, because I absolutely love this bright red cardigan, and it's a color that works really well with all of my neutrals that I have, and I just love it so much. Oh, I don't even think I've even said what it is and where it's from. So this is the Reformation Clara cardigan, I believe it's called. It's 100% cashmere, and I love it so much. Okay, bags bags. Is it too early to say that this is a favorite from last year? I mean, I got it a few weeks ago, so maybe it is. If you didn't see my last video, this is my new pre-loved Celine bag, and one that I have wanted for such a long time. Maybe it is too early to say it's a 2024 favorite, but I will probably put this in my 2025 favorites. Actually, last year was a really good year for bags because I also got this pre-loved Prada bag. Did you hear my knee just click? Wow. Pre-loved Prada bag from Tokyo last year when I was there in March. And I just love this bag. It's like so minimal, kind of gives me like a 90s feel. I think this came out in 2015 though, but I love it. It's Prada, but has really subtle Prada branding. You can't even really see it, which I don't know, I kind of love that. And I just think it's like a very cute little top handle bag. So yeah, great bag. I'm going back to Tokyo this March as well. So I don't know if I'll do any like luxury pre-loved shopping, but we'll see. There's always time for that. Another bag that I got this year is this, a little bit dusty, this Dragon Diffusion Japan tote, I believe it's called. And I love this bag so much. I wore it a lot during the summer, and I just think it is a great bag. Some people have said that these straps could be longer, which I do agree with, but as it's not a bag I use in the winter with like a big heavy coat, I would use it like spring, summer and early autumn. I find that the strap works. I'm also 5'2", so maybe if you're taller than me, the strap maybe might be too short for you, but it's just such a beautiful bag. And I'm really glad that I went for the green because I could have been just easily drawn to the brown, which I was, but ultimately I love this green and it makes me happy every time I look at it. I have this little ankle bracelet that I got when I was in Australia, and I just kind of like hung it on here, but yeah, such a great bag. It's not a bag that I'm kind of like babying too much. There are some scratches on it here and there, but I think that's the beauty of this kind of leather and this kind of bag is I'm really excited to keep using it and for it to keep getting a few scratches and bumps here and there, because I think that just makes the leather look so beautiful when it has that really like worn in patina. So yeah, great bag. Back to Uniqlo now, because as I said, my head is all over the place, but this cotton jacket. So admittedly, this is a slightly more trend-led item, but it's a trend that I think is really practical. It works for my lifestyle, and so I really like it. I also had a gap in my wardrobe for a more casual jacket. You know, I love my blazers, I love my leather jackets, but sometimes they can feel a bit too dressed up for like everyday life. So I had a gap for a more casual jacket. And I was happy to go with this kind of barn jacket trend. This one is from Uniqlo. It is cotton, so very lightweight, and it also has these corduroy details, which I really like. I just think it's a great jacket. I think this is from the men's section, but I saw it hanging in Uniqlo and I tried it on, and my boyfriend saw me wear it and he was like, "What? That looks so good, I want one." And I was like, well, it's from the men's section, so go get a large. We now have matching jackets, which, to be honest, I'm not like a matching couple type, but you know, this is a nice jacket and I do make sure we don't wear it on the same day. I'm excited to restyle this jacket once spring rolls around, which seems very far off at the moment. Okay, I'm out of breath because I just have to run downstairs and get these. But one part of my life that I don't share too much on here because I just don't, is that I love to work out. I love going to the gym and lifting weights. And one brand that I tried last year is Adeline. So I got their ultimate tank top bra and the matching ultimate leggings. I'm pretty sure it's like that's what they're called. And I honestly love them so much. If I could only wear these to the gym, I would, but obviously like I only have one set and they're in the wash very frequently. I wear these at least once a week. So these get washed at least once a week and they've held up really well, like considering how much I've worn them. I find them so comfortable. I really like that the bra is more long line, so it doesn't stop right under your boobs. It has a bit more material, so it's like a tank top. I really like that because then I can wear it during the summertime just as is and I don't have to wear a top on top. And then with the leggings, they are really high-waisted. There is compression in them, but they're not like really uncomfortable compression. And I like that they are seamless. They just have one seam going down like the inside of your leg. They just look really good, you know? They really exceeded my expectation, especially because it is such a big brand on social media. I really didn't know what to expect, but I really liked how plain and simple their designs were. So I just wanted to give it a try. You know, I did declutter some very old, worn out workout gear before I bought these. And yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised. I really want to buy more, but I just don't need more workout gear. So I'm trying to just keep wearing my old stuff until that wears out, and then yeah, I will buy some more workout gear from Adeline, definitely. Hello. Just wanted to jump on here because I don't know what happened to my outro footage, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching as always, and thank you so much for all the lovely comments and the love and support that you have given me throughout 2024. Here's to 2025 and wishing you all the best year ahead and lots of new content coming from me. So thank you so much again. Bye.